McGregor did. It's really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with him, and he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
Absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
Because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no...
Joe Rogan recently called out Floyd Mayweather for bragging about owning $42 million worth of real estate across 60 different buildings, and questioned whether those claims are actually true. Several reliable sources have repeatedly disputed Mayweather's flashy numbers and argue that the wealth he likes to show off is mostly exaggerated. While Mayweather works hard to maintain a public image of running a massive financial empire, it turns out his supposed fortune might be nothing more than a collection of lies and empty promises.
Floyd is just piecing him up. Boxed up by literally the greatest boxer of all time. Floyd was just boxing him up, which is what he does. So that's what's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him. It doesn't even hurt his record. Also money. He needs that money. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's not that expensive though, but
He's only 46. But he does this with everything, man. He's got $1 million watches.
I don't think he buys every pair.
You think they give them to him?
Yeah, because then you get a video like that.
Right. That's smart.
And then you get Floyd's Air Force Ones given away for charity. That's a tax write-off. There's all sorts of things that goes into
Yeah, you
that.
got a good point. But those $1 million watches, they're not giving you those.
From being an exciting boxing fighter to becoming Money Mayweather, and Joe Rogan pointed out how that shift changed his whole approach to the sport. Rogan said Floyd stopped focusing on the thrill of boxing and instead became obsessed with money, while frequently disrespecting his opponents in the process. Floyd went from someone fans loved to watch to someone who cared more about the paycheck than putting on a great show.
Floyd went from being like a real exciting pressure fighter, and he had a bunch of hand problems, to like Money Mayweather, start talking, just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit, and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I show you, when I show up, I bring out the big boy, and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And so you hate him.
Joe Rogan has also made it clear that Floyd Mayweather is not remembered only for his boxing ability, but more for massive amount of money he has accumulated over the years. Even though he is one of the most famous boxers in history, Rogan strongly criticizes the idea of him ever stepping into MMA and plainly states that Floyd would get destroyed in that sport. This kind of talk from respected commentators shows how many people question whether Mayweather actually has any real skill or adaptability once you take him outside of boxing.
Mayweather applying for MMA license wants 6 to 8 months to train. He's screwed. First of all, they should give him everything they can get their greasy paws on to get him to fight Conor in an MMA fight.
You'd be screwed.
It's not just getting screwed. Like someone said it should be 1,000 to 1. That's not high enough. It's not high enough. If Conor McGregor was going to fight Floyd Mayweather in MMA, it is as close to 100% as anything ever gets ever. He's probably going to punch Conor in the face a couple of times. It's probably going to suck, but Conor's going to get a hold of him. And then he's going to be like a baby. And if that doesn't happen, he'll kick Floyd's legs out from under him. He'll kick his legs sideways. He'll kick them from the outside. He'll kick them from the inside. He'll stay way the way from any sort of a range where Floyd can punch him. It'll be a completely alien range for
Joe Rogan once highlighted just how much power Floyd Mayweather carries by telling a story about how he allegedly fired a referee right in the middle of the fight. Rogan pointed out that a move like that could only be pulled off by someone like Floyd, who sits at the very top of boxing when it comes to both fame and influence. This moment is yet another example of how deeply Floyd's money reaches into every corner of his career and controls the way things work around him.
Referee said Floyd Mayweather hit him behind the head. So Floyd fired the referee in the middle of the bout. Floyd throws this punch, and he's 100% correct. The punch landed the side of the head. It's a right hook. It's a perfect punch. And the referee was saying, watch the back of the head. He's like, what the are you talking about? And so he kicks the guy out, and they bring in a different referee who finishes the fight. It was insane.
According to Joe Rogan, Floyd Mayweather's unmatched competitiveness came directly from the way he was raised with his father and uncle, both deeply competitive men who taught him to push himself in everything he did. That kind of upbringing shaped him into the dominant fighter he became during his prime years inside the ring. But Rogan also suggests that same competitive nature has now spilled over into how Floyd approaches business and wealth in his life today.
How often do you get hit versus how often do you hit the other guy? He's the best ever. The way him and his uncle and his father talk, I imagine they were always super competitive from the time they were young.
Yeah.
Like he grew up being they're super competitive. They're competitive about talking. They're competitive about all kinds of things. So it's like that hive, like growing up with that all the time, and the boxing.
Floyd Mayweather once claimed that he earns $3 million every single month, and even suggested that puts him ahead of someone like Bill Gates when it comes to monthly income. While these kinds of statements might impress casual fans, anyone who actually understands how boxing paydays and pay-per-view models work would know these claims are more fantasy than fact. Experts have largely dismissed such numbers and continue to point out that they simply do not add up in any realistic way.
$100 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, $300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240. And I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month. So there you go.
Floyd Mayweather has always been open about how money sits at the very center of his life. And he even says he wants his children to follow in his footsteps and build the same kind of business he has built for himself. His main focus, according to him, is creating generational wealth that will last long after he is gone. But this way of thinking has also made him a target for critics who believe he prioritizes cash over character in almost everything he does.
Generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys.
Despite all of Floyd Mayweather's massive earnings over the years, there have been several reports and allegations suggesting that he actually owes money to other fighters from past deals. One of the most high-profile stories comes from rapper 50 Cent, who publicly claimed that Floyd scammed him out of $2 million while Floyd was serving time in jail. According to 50 Cent, Floyd asked him to take care of his promotion company while he was locked up, and 50 invested his own money to help out. But once Floyd was released, 50 says he acted like he didn't know anything about the money and never paid him back.
I brought him over while Floyd was, still incarcerated.
Yeah.
Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying him the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Yeah. Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when he,
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, you know, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him and he looked in my face.
50 Cent didn't stop at just one story, and later went on to reveal that many people inside Floyd Mayweather's own circle actually dislike him on a personal level. According to 50 Cent, Floyd is completely obsessed with money and lacks the basic values that most people look for in a friend or business partner. He also claimed that Floyd constantly brags about his wealth and status in ways that make it nearly impossible for anyone to truly respect him beyond what he accomplished inside the boxing ring.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money?
It's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money is gone. Trust me. Now it's like you call him, he'll be at your local host in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Do you think step back in the ring?
I think you got to right now.
Logan Paul. Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury.
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds.
They fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
How much is it?
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. 18 life.
That happy birthday, champ.
That's how we doing.
That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he say, man.
Money green.
Hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. 101 piece.
One of one.
Money team.
Can we see it on him?
Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
It's a one of one. I love that.
Okay, so your new contract, you wanted no extensions. That's one thing.
Yeah,
makes sense.
that's one thing.
Okay, what was one of them? The ability to box.
One of them was the ability to box. They said that wasn't an option. Boxing is dead. It's not possible. This and that.
Now, what does that feel like to you, knowing that Conor McGregor did it and fought Floyd Mayweather and made $100 million?
Yes, gentlemen, let's do this.
Nah. A bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Nah. Sneak designs, that's that shit I don't like. Don't like.
The action doesn't stop here. So make sure you stay locked in with Prime Hub by hitting that subscribe button and smashing the notification bell right now. There are more video fireworks waiting for you on the channel, and you won't want to miss what comes next. Until next time, keep your hands up and stay safe out there.